Breaking news coming out of Turkey at 1:35 local time there. Reports of a gunman reportedly opening fire inside of a nightclub in Istanbul. This happening at the Reina Nightclub there. And reports that there may have been two attackers involved. We're not sure about that yet. We're waiting to get confirmation. There are casualties reported. And as you can imagine, this happening again, we're reporting this at 1:32 a.m. there in Istanbul, where revellers are fully engaged in partying for the New Year's Eve celebration there. We'll keep you posted as we get more details here.
Breaking news, Turkey's state-run news agency says that there has been an armed attack at an Istanbul nightclub. Several people are injured. You're looking at these pictures here, images broadcast on local news channels in Turkey, now showing ambulances, police vehicles responding to this incident. Now, the images also show that there are some wounded that are being loaded into ambulances and carried to a hospital. CNN Turk foreign editor telling CNN this is a high-end nightclub in a busy part of the town. Our own CNN's Ian Lee, he is on our way to the scene. We're, of course, going to bring you more as we learn more about this armed incident.
I'm Julie Banderas, and this is the Fox Report. Istanbul's governor, and this is just coming in, breaking news saying, sadly, at least 35 people have been killed in that nightclub attack in Turkey, where we are told as many as 40 people were injured. The numbers, of course, are fluctuating as this news is incoming. We are also now told that there was a single attacker who apparently opened fire on police, then stormed the nightclub, which was filled with hundreds of people. In fact, we're told 500 people at least were inside the nightclub at the time of this vicious attack. First responders there on the scene. It is now 3:30 in the morning local time outside the venue in Turkey's largest city as people were trying to celebrate the new year. Police and explosive experts are currently on the scene. They are searching the nightclub at the moment, we are told, to make sure there are no other hidden explosives. That single attacker remains on the loose, so investigators looking into that. The White House telling Fox News that President Obama has been briefed on the shooting. We do not know if there are other accomplices. All we know is that there was one attacker. Was this attacker a female, a male? Was this person working with other people? We do not know. Was this a sole attacker? That needs to be answered. Of course, investigators working diligently to get answers, and we will continue to follow this developing story in Turkey and bring you the latest as the news breaks. Meantime,
Another 40 people have been injured in the shooting at the Reina Nightclub, and there are claims the attacker, who appears to have been dressed as Santa, opened fire in the club where hundreds of people were celebrating the new year. Well, joining us now on the line from Istanbul is Sky's producer Goldenay Sonyumut. Goldenay, thank you very much for speaking to us. What more can you tell us about exactly what happened?
Well, it looks as though at around 1:30 a.m., an armed person dressed as Santa arrived in front of the Reina nightclub in Istanbul and started shooting in front of the club. 2 people have been killed. One of them was a police officer, and then apparently he stormed in and started shooting around at the crowd. There were more than 400 to 500 people who were in the club celebrating New Year's Eve. The governor of Istanbul has made a brief announcement just a few moments ago, giving the first official numbers of dead and injured. So, as you said, 35 people are dead, one of them being a policeman, and 40 are injured. We don't know anything about the assailant. We don't know if there are various and conflicting reports on the number of assailants, but the governor has just mentioned one for now. There are words, of course, some reports are coming that, there is a big hunt for, this assailant. He has not been caught yet, or there's no line about him being caught. One of the most important thing is that tonight, 25,000 policemen have been dispatched to ensure security of celebrations happening in very different districts in Istanbul. So 25,000 policemen were roaming the streets of Istanbul, and this attack has been really a huge shock. It's the first time that such an attack has been done in Istanbul on a big nightclub that is a very, very well-known nightclub. Nightclub where many tourists are going, many well-known people are going. It's by the Bosphorus. It's quite a big shock in Istanbul this morning.